Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex Day Trade Setups for today. So, Euro USD is looking fairly interesting. We had a strong move down, strong move up yesterday, pretty much big red bar down, and then on to structure. And you can see we came to test the moving average as a second time, and we've got a crossover. That is now, for me, indicating that we have a potential continuation to the upside. We have a big inverse head and shoulders here. And the level that we're at the moment, which is pretty much 121,700, is the one that we need to pay attention to today. So there you can see a bit of another inverse head and shoulders, a smaller one, shoulder, head, shoulder. So what we're looking for, and I'm going to leave that level as it is. So it's 121,700. So we are above it. We want to see a little bit further of a break, come back and test it, and then a continuation to the upside. So at the moment on the hour, trend is back in a sort of an upward direction after being sideways for a while. But I want to break and a retest, and then we'd be looking for this. Logical targets at the moment is pretty much this consolidation up. So that would be 122,300 at the moment. US dollar, Japanese yen, kind of all over the place at the moment. I think let's just get rid of all this noise because it's just confusing us. So first things first, we have a break of a level which kind of tried to be tested here, dropped below, and then we tried to get above it, rejected it, fell, and now we're sort of above it. So 105,740. Now here's the thing: if Euro USD is going to rally, USD Japanese yen should technically fall. So strong euro, weak dollar, then you would have weak dollar, strong yen. So at the moment, I think this one is, for me, is still sit on hands. There's a bit of divergence. That does look interesting though. So we have a potential double top here. So let's play this out. We've got a potential double top brewing. So just going on the theory that we're looking for a weaker dollar at the moment. If we break and retest 105,825, then that is that's a confirmation for a move down. I don't like the way the moving averages are set, so I probably am not really interested in trading that. But hypothetically, looking at this right now, paper trading it, you have a crossover. Okay, you have structure. You've got inside. Well, that's actually inside. Yeah, that's an inside bar. We've got an engulfing bar. We've got a hanging man. We've got a double top structure. So break below, retest it. Short it is. Let's see if that plays out. I'm not going to take that trade because it's against the bigger trend at the moment. The bigger trend is up, but it could be pretty interesting. Okay, so anyway, that's my view here, and obviously stop area would be above the double top, and what we're looking for is something like that. But have a look at where that goes to. That goes straight onto the 155 EMA. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much what we have on offer here is a little bit of a double top trade if it breaks and retests there to the downside. But that may just set it up, maybe give you the retest of the 155 that you're looking at to confirm the uptrend, which is in divergence to the euro. But anyway, British pound, Japanese yen. So you can see this trend has been up, and is going parabolic at the moment. So you can see how this, well, just look at the moving average, how it's curving and starting to go straight up. Look at my oscillators, they are relatively tired. And I've said this a couple of times, don't use the oscillators as a sure bet signal because they can stay overextended for a long time. And this has been overextended pretty much for 5 weeks now. So the trend is up, parabolic at the moment. I am worried about that. And obviously, when this starts happening, something normally gives way, and then we sort of come crashing down a bit. And you start looking at the 1 hour structure. No real reason to get worried just yet. Yesterday was a little bit of a worrying day with all these the selling here. Remember, yesterday morning we had this massive move up, and then we just basically went sideways. So trend is up. You should be looking for opportunities to buy into this, but I am concerned because we are parabolic at the moment that we may actually be close to a top. And one of the best ways to do this is just to have a look. Yeah, look at the weekly. So on the weekly, let's just get rid of all the noise. That will give us a better view. Right, there we go. So look left, look at all this rejection at this 149 area, and maybe, so it's pretty much 149,700, 149,700, 149,800 that we're at the moment. Look at my weekly oscillators. Every time our weekly oscillators group, and they haven't grouped much in the past, we get a sell-off. This has been a strong move up. Been a really messy downtrend. They've been selling off the 155 all the time, and now we've got a crossover here. So I don't think you want to be long at the top here. I think you want to be looking for longs here. I think you're at a major level here. So I would prefer to see an extended period of time at this level, sideways, consolidate and then break, or a pullback. So no trades for me here until we get some structure. Aussie dollar, US dollar, pretty much similar situation to the Euro USD. You can see strong move up, consolidation, break. So this is pretty much a given for me. Yeah, so I'd first be looking at that target, which is a target we've got already, which is 0.8271. Once that's broken, then you'd be looking for the next target, which is going to be 0.80772. For the trade entries at the moment, pretty simple. Come back onto structure, and let's just put both bits of structure in here. So here's the first one, 079462, and then just below it 079366. Trend is up. You're looking to buy off any pullback, so buy the dip and look for your measured moves. And those are your two measured moves up there. Euro British pound. Okay, trend is down. We're also going parabolic here, so you can see it's been gentle here. You watch the moving average here, and then you can see how it's starting to fall steeper. Okay, we have a crossover here on the 8 hour. So we've been oversold for quite some time, and now we've got a crossover, and we're pointing up based on these two bars here. We have an inside bar. Okay, and if we come down to the hour, we sort of bounced fairly hard here, but then consolidated. I don't see a trend change just yet, but you know, the longer we go sideways, the higher the probability becomes of a decent trend change. So there's a bit of a gap to the downside as well. Buyers definitely came in off a level here of 0.85396. So at the moment, I think sit on hands, watch this. If it is a rejection, I would be looking at the London breakout strategy, to be honest, on this one. And that is basically the first 7 bars, draw a block around it. Something like that. Break the downside. There is a short on offer. There is a bit of a gap down here, but I'd only take the heights of the range. Break the upside, similar. Okay, trend is strong to the downside, so there's no real reason to be looking for a long just yet. Once moving averages start coming together and we start crossing over and making higher highs, then you can start looking at that. But at the moment, I think the opportunity is still to the downside, possibly to form a bigger double bottom, or alternatively to come and break through this level to the downside. But yeah, sit on hands for me at the moment. I don't see much there. And British pound, New Zealand dollar. This one got me. I got this one wrong properly. So let's just run through a couple of things here. So the first thing is, you look at the consolidation here. We broke above. We've got crossovers of the moving averages. We've tested the moving averages. Everything on the 8 hour is indicating decent break of structure, and the big break of structure was in that area there. You can see it was support and then been resistance for so long. We tested it there and pretty much broke away. Now we're back below that structure. So probably what we're looking for is to stay inside this this bigger channel. So if we come to the hour, you can see what happened yesterday. So yesterday, we had that spike that was in progress when we were doing the videos yesterday. We had that massive spike, consolidation, and then I suppose that pin bar was your cue that something was going to break. You saw how the moving averages all condensed together, and then you had this big up, big down, big confusion, and then whammo, and we fell rapidly, pretty much from a break below that structure. You can see that structure there where my cursor is. So from there we pretty much broke 1.2%, 2,300 pips to the downside. So I suspect we're going to do the same. It does look like a bit of a double bottom here, but I think what's going to transpire now is it'll find an area to bounce off, and there's a logical area right there at 191,482, and continue to the downside. I think probably come back down to 187,888. That's kind of the view I've got at the moment. So yeah, that's it for me this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.